Mr. President, I rise to endorse Donald Trump in the American election. This is a team that can truly make America great again. Vote Trump, and I'm glad there's some members of the Labor Party here because you all hate Trump, but you've been tricked into it by the military-industrial complex. That's who you're supporting. And Mr. DeAdam, you're pro-world peace. If you're truly pro-world peace, you should jump on the Trump train.
Examples cited of these risks are mostly not even Australian.
Australian criminal cases, crimes committed by men who identify as women. In 60% of cases, the offender claimed to be a woman after committing an offence. In 70% of cases, the offence is of a sexual and/or violent crime committed against women and/or children. That this chamber calls on the New South Wales government to learn from the example being set by the incoming Trump administration in the United States and introduce a Department of Government Efficiency, known as DOGE, to slash the size of bureaucracy and reduce government waste. I give notice that on the next sitting day, I will move that leave be given to bring in a bill for an act to provide for the conduct of a plebiscite about the legalisation of the use, possession and sale of cannabis.
Okay, because 100 families could live there, or some people are going to have a little bit of a view impeded. Boo-hoo.
Right. So it's boo-hoo the answer that you'll put through a council? Like when somebody complains about a development application, boo-hoo will be the letter they'll get back?
Boo-hoo will be the letter they get back.
The bill is motivated by the big central state losing the narrative war because they cannot win a free and fair debate around ideas. This has alarmed the big state. The King is welcome to be an activist on condition he abdicates. Vaccine mandates were described as heavy-handed and controlling, which lacked scientific justification. Mr. President, this motion calls for the resignation of Dr. Kerry Chant, who served as the Chief Medical Officer of New South Wales during COVID. During that hysteria, our political leaders repeated, "We must listen to the expert." That expert was Dr. Chant.
Global boiling is about domestic politics. Global boiling is a Trojan horse to bring about the all-powerful big government that some on the left crave. Schellenberger goes on to say, quote, "The use of climate science by climate activists and the apocalyptic activists is a kind of disinformation campaign. They are spreading disinformation first and foremost on the notion that climate change is an apocalyptic threat. The corruption of science is occurring at every step."
When people think of the government, they think of politicians. Politicians are about 0.001% of the workforce in the government. They're like the little show ponies out the front. It's the permanent bureaucracy, which is the government.
Donald Trump has won, and I can say this is the greatest comeback in history since the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Amen.